not 100% sure what that was about, but I tried to do this once and it shut off, so I'm just gonna play it offline real quick. I just infamied, so I am now level 15, 0 prestige. You know what? Screw it, I'm gonna do this one. But yeah, I am going to start vlogging again. Don't know what, but I feel like doing it. I haven't done it in a while. But yeah. Not 100% sure why, but the first few kind of screwed up, but yeah. Alright, this is my favorite mission, by the way. Yeah, I don't have any body armor. Oh, the snipers are gonna have their way with me, I can already tell. I love this mission because we get to steal from drug dealers. Alright, there's 2 heathens now. Here's another one, and another one, and another one. Holy shit. It's you. Yeah, I hate the audio on this thing.
Welcome.
It's already on the table. Shut up.
I'll help to my main man Chavez to fetch you guys shipment. You guys
I don't know why I got an East Team jammer. I just noticed that.
It's time. Put on the masks. Let's do this.
Not yet. I'm gonna follow him up. Just gonna like tail him for a little bit. I can usually go up like 1 floor before these people start to freak out. You pretty sure this is as high as I can go before those guys get all whatever.
Finders keepers, gang. Finders keepers.
Alright.
Oh, look at all that.
Quietly. Pretty sure it's already. Yep, it's already loud. Fucking. Oh, so close. Oh, damn it. Completely forgot he was gonna be here. I don't know how close it is to the car, but eh. Close enough for me. You know, a lot of people don't use this Swedish submachine gun, but it's actually pretty strong if you got the right barrel and muzzle device. Oh, damn it. Nah, okay. Any more steel furniture? Don't see any more. Probably gotta check the other rooms. I normally get more than 3 bags from that room. Must be because I'm on a low difficulty. I think a slightly lower difficulty thing gonna be easier. Because I just prestige, I don't have anything at all, but eh. Oh, yep. Here we go. Next room. Anything else in here? Sometimes they got bags of money just lazing about. Whee! Oh, I was afraid that was the piggies. I also forgot to check underneath the table. Sometimes I had stuff down there. Double check this room. They should have stuff in this room. They usually always have stuff in this room. Weird. Anywho. Next room. I guess I'm thinking of that room upstairs. Might also be a possibility. Oh, hello there. Oh, there's the guy we're looking for. Just hang on to that. Whoops, wrong button. I meant that one. Hey, bro. Hang on to that. Thank you. I hate how hard it is to kill that dude. Oh, can't throw it through. The blinds are there. Don't know why that changed, but it has. Does that... Ah, so close. I almost got it in the pickup truck a couple times. Don't even think about grabbing that baggy piggy. Whoop. Can't throw that there. Alright. What the hell are you shooting at? Eh. Alright, now...
It's over there!
Yeah, I know where the thing is. Is the money room over here this time? Nope. Wait, is it? Oh, it should be halfway between here and there. Nope. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong floor for the money room, aren't I? I think it... Yeah, I'm on the wrong floor. There's always a little money room somewhere on here. With a whole bunch of hundreds just thrown about. Nailed it. Oh, son of a bitch, she's running away with my bag. Well, you'll only run so far with it before you have to drop it anyway. It's not too much of a headache. I mean, it's all the way in the opposite end of the thing from where it's supposed to be, but eh. See what other room to get. I think there's a... I think the only thing after this is the roof. Oh, hello there, bulldozer. I'll talk to you later. Hey there, buddy. Alright, check. Alright, they're not touching us. It would be so much easier with drill skills, but I have that. I'm a skill. Okay, Mr. Bulldozer. Got 20 bullets with your name on them. Turn around. Come on. Oh, you want my attention. Alright. Oh. I don't think I landed all of them on there. There we go. Normally I just play jewelry store on one down because it's so easy to do with the limited stealth tools I have, but it's like, nah, I want to try this. Don't know why they bring in all of these wimpy cops. Normally they bring in the ones with the armor vests. Did I already grab it? Yeah, I grabbed the pile right there. So hard to keep track. Oh, hey there. That was It's in here and I didn't even grab it. I'm upset with myself now. Yes! Treasure other than you. Alright, 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs. I'm gonna do the ones upstairs because I can handle the upstairs. And I don't like having to switch to the up and down so much. Yeah, he's gonna run away. I'm gonna let him. You know what? Yeah, I switched it to semi-auto because those armored guys are not coming up as frequently as I thought they would. So I'm just gonna set up with the single shots for now. I don't have any of my perks. I'm gonna have to wait for them to get here.
You're in bad shape.
I don't know why I haven't put a laser on this thing yet. On the bright side, I got bullets. Just an unsuspecting pickup truck parked next to a building with a whole bunch of stuff going on. Oh yeah, I don't have any perks, so I can't turn them into my system. That's the room I was in before. Alright. Alright, they got this sealed up. That's not any fun. Just gonna borrow you, hobo. Da 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 da. I'm just gonna hop up here. Yes. Oh no, they've got blinds. Oh shit, no! No, no, oh, motherfucker. I fucking hate ladders. I almost hit him on accident.
Set up the buzz saws. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
I love how they changed it to where like you can actually aim while you're down. Sometimes. Is that the one? No, it is not. Oh, son of a bitch, this one has blinds too? Well, fuck me. Hey! More blinds. This doesn't matter. I'm just gonna try not to screw myself this time. Come on, Up. Yeah, there we go. Alright, blinds on that one. Probably blinds on the next one too. I'm just gonna go. Oh, hey, no blinds here.
Set up the bus saws. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor
Hey, how's it going? It's up here. Hey, how's it going today? I'll be back on another day. Damn it, I got that song stuck in my head.
Set up the bus saws. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
There's no money? Well, that was just a waste of time and bullets. Wait, what is that on the top of it? No, not money.
How fast can you run, bastardo? Oh,
Equal, that was well handled. Now focus on getting things done. Set up the bus saws. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
I see one.
Drop it.
Don't shoot.
Situation is degenerating. We need bodies.
It's a taser.
Taser, post I see one of them.
And where in the hell is this money room? Oh, there, sir.
Set up the bus saws. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
Cover me. Tomadio. We should go. Hayo, Naosanto.
I just came from here. Alright, it's very irritating. Normally there's a room that just has a whole bunch of cash spread everywhere.
Sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
But it's very, very upsetting.
It's not working. We need to get this fixed.
Set up the bus saws. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
What is this big square? Eh. Not this floor. It's normally like one of these things dropped to the side over here. Oh, hey, there's some. Now this one. Oh, it's just gonna bother me if I can't find a stern room. Wait, is it on the outside of the building?
We need to get it working again.
Oh, it might be on the outside because there's a ladder right there. And that door is, this door is sealed from the outside this time. So it's probably out the window. And down one floor.
2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
Nope, it's sealed from here too. Son of a bitch. Sealed from here as well. That is just annoying. I am.
I stuck. Okay, we got to fix it.
Set up the bus saws. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
¡Valió madre! ¡Bulldozer!
Set up the bus saws. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below. Bunch of gladiators is what you are. Okay, you earned your chance here. Don't waste it.
He's stuck. We have to get it fixed.
Alright, these ones are almost done. I can just start the bottom floor, not have to worry about the top as much now. And if you got too many of them running at once, it'll make the game kind of loopy. If you have played this game and you don't know what I'm talking about, you are lucky. Sometimes if you have too many saws or what have you going at once, the game will like crack itself and have like 1,000 loading problems. Could it be on the lowest level? Could it be down here? I don't know. Is down it? Oh, here it is. It was on the second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Catch. Oh yeah. Grab that. Grab me a little up here. Is there any more here? Nope. And a little bit more of this. To make the world go round. And I think there's some under too. Oh no, there it is. Every little bit can. For those of you that aren't aware, this bag right here is actually the bag of cash that we gave them when we first got here. Oh wait. Oh darn it, it's just a book. I got so excited. Wait a minute, can I just climb out on this ledge here? Nope, no, oh shit. I lived. Unbelievable, I lived. Wait, can I come up? Oh, I can! Holy shit. I'm just gonna zip up here real quick. Oh shit, it's blocked off at the top. No. What? What? Oh my god, I was already on the right floor, wasn't I? Oh shit, no. Alright, the top two are done. It's still there, it's still seeing them. I wish I had Call of Duty Ghosts for the PS4, but I don't. I have it for the PS3, not the 4. I guess the whole point of a vlog is to talk about what's going on today, huh? Oh, I'm out of bullets. That's something that's new. There we go. One of the things I wanted to get into now is like the whole like 80% receivers and stuff. Like a whole bunch of people call them like ghost guns for some reason. Don't exactly know why they use that name. If you're familiar with the original terminology of ghost gun, it was a gun that couldn't be found on an X-ray machine, and now it's suddenly just something that doesn't have a number on it. I wish I had Kickstarter so much. I could just walk up and smack these things and they'd start themselves again. And yes, that is an actual perk in here, and it is so helpful. Although I do have 9 zip ties, not sure why, but I do.
You guys keeping an eye on the sauce? They're still running?
Hang on to this for me, thank you. Well, they're all gone. I hate how it won't let you get bullets from the people you kill with explosions. But you can get bullets with like a normal onesie. That shit. I wonder... It does.
All the sauce still running?
Hide it. I'm gonna... Well, there's whatever it is. Ooh. Can I? Can I? Oh, I can. Yes. Yes. Ha ha ha. Oh damn it, I'm on the wrong floor again. One of the things a lot of people don't know is that the cocaine, there's actually chemical processes involved, but you cannot just make cocaine anywhere. It has to be made in special areas of the world because there is a plant called the coca plant, which has a long, unusual history. It's actually sold in most South American countries as like a chewable leaves that you can just like chew on, and apparently like gives you energy or something like that. But you put it through a chemical process that there's actually 2 different versions of, and you can get either 90% or 95% pure cocaine. I think it's like chlorohydrate or something like that is the actual name of it, but it's... Oh damn it, now the other one's doing it. But I was actually watching a couple of videos and it's actually pretty simple stuff. Okay, apparently the saw is over here and that's where I need to stand to fix it. Alright, that makes total sense. Alright.
All the sauce still running?
Goodbye. I am using the muscle perk deck because it has the ability to regenerate my health. I would have died a lot more times by now if it wasn't for that deck. The green portion is my health, and the white portion on the circles over there is my shield. After I get hit so many times, the shield goes away, and then green part is my life, and it will be slowly slipping away. Alright,
Drop your weapon.
after I take a dozen hostages, that's how long it's gonna be, because I need hostages before I go on the roof, because if I have a hostage, then the AIs will try to trade him, because I'm like 1 life away from going into custody dead.
But the cops got snipers on the roofs all around the building. I need to get rid of those before I can drop the C4.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, I'd love to go out there and start shooting them, but you see, thing is, I'm probably gonna die, like, right away. Yeah, yeah, I can already hear him popping off. Don't even start with me. Oh, and there's already a bulldozer. Hello there, sir. I'm gonna go hit that green thing real quick. That green thing is my ECM jammer. Traditionally worthless. Get the fuck away from me, Cloaker. Alright, now I can go back to the green thing, because that little dude in a black suit is not a very nice dude to hang out around. Alright, I'm going to turn that on through the wall. Another thing that they changed is that on this version of it, you can actually walk all the way up to here. Oh, motherfucker, where in the hell is it? Where is that safe spot over her? Oh, fuck. Well, I don't have any hostages, so I'm gonna have to start this over. I'm about to be fucked. It's about to restart here in a second. Yep. But that I think done. If I had had a hostage down, then they would have been able to trade him, but I feel like the cops went and freed him while I wasn't looking. Which is kinda rude, but eh. Alright.
Inside the projects, there's a 45 building, and inside that building, there's a panic room.
I'm gonna use that. Still can't use any body armor.
Getting into the building is easy, but how are you going to get inside the panic room? You guys ready to become legends?
Yeah, this fails one more time. I'm just gonna do the jewelry store thing I normally do. Or I could do the diamond store.
Up ahead is Chubbs' place.
One or the other. They're both pretty straightforward and easy. But at this exact second, I'm gonna open my soda. Alright, there's no one out here this time. I still find these windows right down here weird. I don't know what the purpose of those windows are, but I feel like there's probably like someone hidden down there. And that whenever the stuff goes off, that they'll call the cops too, along with everyone else. And that you have to find the hidden person. Oh, down here is also another place to go. This is the escape, right there. Oh, we're gonna go in the other door this time, alright. No, they're just following me.
Hurry up and go inside.
I don't know why everyone's got max with flashlights.
Welcome. Put the money upon the table. You're messing with me? Show me the money. I'll help to my main man Chavez to fetch you guys shipment. You guys hang around.
Okay, time for our move. Get the masks on and let's go.
All right.
2-3 here, reporting in. There's signs of trespassers.
Finders keepers, gang.
Oh yeah.
Taking the old bullshit.
I'm gonna guess they don't like it when you try to rush past them or something. Let's see if I can nail this from here, and nope. No slam dunk for me. Just gonna scoot all the way back, try and get it as high as I can in. Well, that one was even worse. Just gonna borrow this.
Got it.
Huh, that's a weird bottle name. Looks almost like Adams, like Sam Adams stuff. You see, this time I feel like we got more stuff in this room. So I got this table. And let's see, is there anything left? Yeah, I still got that table too. I feel like last time there just wasn't as many full tables. Yeah, screw it, it's close enough. Yay,
Look at all that.
money.
Taking the old bullshit.
Do not open. Huh. Interestingly enough, a K in a circle or a U in a circle. I think also there's a C in a circle. No, that's something different. But the K and the U in a circle means kosher. I don't know why that's on this box, but yeah. Oh, that was really weird because there was one person a long time ago I used to watch on YouTube, and he did a video about that. And there's like so many like different like things. There's like weird like
It's over
those
there.
symbols are weird.
Damn, the door's locked.
There are symbols for if a food or food preparing
Find that
item has
bastard.
been manufactured to kosher
Come on,
standards.
let's open the door.
Not 100% sure why, like the utensils and stuff. Like aluminum foil is one of the things you can find it on. Like why in the fact?
Still need the key from Chavez to get through that door.
Oh, did I hear Rust? Oh, yep, there he is. You know, for the longest time, I thought Rust was like an Angelina Jolie fan, and that was like a vial of blood on his neck. And then I figured out by looking at it really hard that it was a shotgun shell. So yeah.
You still need to get that key, and that means finding Chavez.
Yes! One less bag I have to deal with when I get down there to fix it all up. Alright, it's down here. Alright, he's not in either of the corners, which means he is in one of those. Get down. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I already know he's gonna be in one of these corner rooms up here, isn't he? I already know he's gonna be a pain in the ass. He's gonna be up here in the corner. Wrong floor. He's gonna be up here in a corner. Not this one. I think it's able to be this one. Yep, there he is. I'm just gonna switch this to single and pop him in the face. Go. Alright, hold still. Oh, fuck. Oh, I see him, alright. Just having a tough time getting a grenade into there.
He's
there. We got it.
That, I'm just gonna leave you guys alone. Knock, knock.
Rost, follow me.
got it.
Alright, looks like I gotta reload this thing.
Long arm of the law's here to choke us.
Oh, hello there. See any good ears over here? Every time you nab Chavez, that's when all the stuff hits the fan. So if you guys wanna do this like nice and easy, get everything in a row first, you can just go through, grab your bags of cocaine and just throw it in the vehicle before you grab the keys, and then you can grab the dude. We do it in that order, then everything works out nice. You also have to keep your eyes open because sometimes, like where there's stuff, they'll sometimes hide a box of cash. And if you've played Hotline Miami on here already, then you know exactly what it looks like.
Don't die.
Alright, there's a hidden room right there on that side, so I'm gonna go outside onto the catwalk. Yep, this side is open, alright. Anything lovely? Oh, hello there. I'm gonna borrow you. And another thing, they'll like to hide stuff under the tables where you don't think to look for it. See anything in here? Nope. Oh. Another thing is like, see how there's a box right there? It will look kind of like that, but it'll have cash and it'll look more like a stainless steel box. It's kind of, if you play this, you know what it looks like.
Get ready.
I feel like running my bags of stuff down right now, because I don't know if I have that many or not, though. Hello, Mr. Hobo.
Get us more firepower.
Drop your weapon. Get on your knees. Cuffs on. Stay. Stay still. Rost, follow me. Drop it.
Coming.
Stay down. Follow me.
Alright, if I look this way. There we go. If I look down and jump, I should be able to do that. Yep. There we go. Head in the wall. now I have a reduced chance of losing that particular husk. Don't touch my bag. I hate it when these guys come over here and they start grabbing the bags, take them. Hey there. Alright, you, look at me. I'm gonna look this way. I'm gonna see here. There you go. Look down and jump up, and there you go. And your face is in the wall. That's fucking right, I got hostages, and you got nothing on me. See here, anything in here? Use that. Nope. Yeah. Another thing I don't get is there is sometimes a... Oh, where'd it go? Yeah, there's sometimes there's a giant toothbrush in here. Oh, I thought there was a dude hiding by the door. Jump and... There we go, head in the crate. Perfect.
Round now.
Anything I miss? Oh wait, did I remember to check the ground for the... Nope, they're there. The 2 extra piles, something. Alright, now that I've gotten all this, I could probably start... Oh wait, never mind. Oh, there's motherfuckers over here letting hostages go.
Set up the bus sauce. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
Don't tell me the one downstairs got free. Damn it, he let the one down there free. I guess his head wasn't in the sidewalk that well. We only got 2 hostages at the moment. I guess I'm gonna start these ones again.
Set up the bus sauce. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
Turn it back!
Get gas, fellas. Take advantage of the situation. It won't last forever.
Got the taser!
Ah, Scar. I wish they had those build kits for Scars. I mean, you can get like an AR-15, AR-10, the aluminum receiver, just mill it out. But I mean, a Scar, it has a polymer receiver with pretty much just an AR-15 control group in it. And I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to just like set up that kind of thing for one of these, because it's pretty much a polymer AR lower. The only difference is that the Scar hammer, trigger, and all the parts inside are a little bit different size than a normal AR, so
Set up the buzzsaws.
the pins are in different places and everything.
The floor below.
But if you want to make it for an AR-15, you just have to adjust the pinholes and everything. Because, a lot of people don't know this, but there's actually laws in the United States about
Stay frosty.
how many foreign-made parts can be in a homemade gun. Like, if you get a building kit and like all the parts are from like a Russian AK or something, well, you have to replace some of the parts with US-made parts. Traditionally, the part which you pretty much always have to replace with an AK is the barrel. If you get like an AK parts kit or something, you always have to get the new barrel. I'm not 100% sure why, but they have a problem with like the foreign-made barrels or something like that. Which, if I remember right, had something to do with like with the first Bush had a problem with AK barrels or something dumb.
Set up the buzzsaws. 2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
I think it has something to do with the fact that like you could literally go to like places like South Africa and buy rifles for like $2 or $3 and then cut them down and make them into parts kits, and then come to the United States and then sell them for however much it costs to ship them there, plus however much you paid for them, and you get really cheap parts kits, and then someone would just build a receiver for it and make a rifle. And people had a problem with that, so that's why they have a law where you have to have so many newly US manufactured parts. And it's not so much that you need a US made barrel, it's that you can't, like, if you buy a parts kit, the barrel has to be cut up into 3 pieces, and the receiver has to be cut up into 3 pieces, and a whole bunch of other nonsense.
Set up the buzzsaws. 2 on the sides of the panic room.
I mean, technically, you can use the barrel it comes with, but it's only going to be like a inch of rifling in it. Or most of them. You know, it's more or less than an inch, depending on where they decide to cut it, but they usually cut it between the trunnion and the gas block after they've taken the grips and everything off, and then they'll cut it again on the opposite side of the gas block. It's a pain in the ass. If you don't know what the gun parts I'm talking about are, you might get lost easy. But like one of the things I've been wanting is for people to make back to what I was talking about, what I wanted people to make was like a SCAR like build kit. Because the upper receiver, like a lot of people don't know, is the upper receiver is actually a piece of aluminum. Just like an AR-15 has an upper receiver of aluminum. The SCAR has an upper receiver that's made out of aluminum. A lot of people don't know that. It's literally an aluminum tube with a rail on top. And the barrel actually slides into the upper receiver from the bottom, and the barrel is actually what is pinned to the lower.
2 on the sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
It's pretty simple design. In fact, the entire bottom section of the SCAR upper receiver is completely open. The barrel, on most of them, the barrel has either some kind of like a second piece on the bottom, or it'll have a rail,
Set up the buzzsaws. 2 on the sides.
and that's what forms like the bottom Picatinny rail on a SCAR. And that's usually why, like this one right here, this one's got the black Picatinny rail. It's because it was attached to the barrel. The rest of it's usually like a different color. The top rail is actually part of the receiver, so it's painted the same color as it. I think I actually had the barrel extension on this particular one, so there's a little black extra bit at the end,
Sides of the panic room and 2 on the floor below.
which is just an extension. Hi there, guys. I'm just going to slip down here real quick. Thank you. Alright. Now it's just slightly to the side, like last time, because things are weird. Let's see, right about there. Yep. Don't know why the thing is a problem with whatever when I'm looking right at it, but eh.
Running. If one of them jams, get it fixed immediately. We can't stick around forever.
Missing a thing in here anywhere. I don't know why, but all these mirrors are like freaking smashed. I don't know why. I feel like the people in these apartments did drugs and then saw themselves in the mirror and got scared. That is the only explanation I can come up with. Or someone just has anger problems and felt like punching a mirror. There are actually certain like public restrooms and stuff like in parks you can go to where the mirrors are like completely screwed up. Like there's one in the next town over that I've been to once or twice in the park over there, and they just have like stainless steel mirrors in there now instead of the actual glass ones because people break them all the time. And the mirrors are like dented really bad because they're stainless steel.
All the saws still running?
But there's a huge dents in them where people just punch them. Don't know why, but they just punch them. Don't really get it. I don't understand why they would do such a thing, but they do. Holy shit. I don't know why, but I always like just had a really big fascination with guns. I just always really liked them.
Brace yourselves.
And I mean, it's been a long time since I played this game too. Normally, like, when I get on here, I'll just like hop, oh hey there. I'll hop on there and just play for a second, and I'm just joining a game, so I'll be too lazy to start my own. And what'll end up happening is, yeah, alright, where is it? Where should I look? Alright, there we go. It's actually on it this time. But one of the things I'll have a problem with is I'll join a game and like the host will be like a level 20 or a 40. I'm a hold on a second. Like I'm an Infamy 15 on this game. Now, for those of you who don't know, every time you become a level 100, you then go up one infamy every time. So technically, I'm like level 1,500. I think. Wait. Pretty sure I'm in. What infamy? Or am I a 9? I should be a 9 because I was just 8. I don't know why I said 15. I'm like level 900 on here. And I don't know why the hell I said 15. I was thinking of IX. And for some reason my mind just went, oh, it's 15. Apparently my brain's having a problem with Roman numerals. But yeah, I'm a level 9 on here. Or Infamy 9. But yeah, like that's just to give you an idea of like what like level I am. And then I'll hop into a game where the host is like a level 20, 40, and they just and the only thing they know how to do, it seems like, is just kick people out of the game. They don't really know anything. And then like you try to message them and explain things to them, and it turns out that their profile is set to where they cannot receive messages from like random people. so you can't even explain to them what they're doing wrong or anything. It's a big pain in the ass.
Shield incoming.
Are the saws still running?
A saw is still running because the rest of them are already done.
Drop your weapon! Drop the gun! Put your fucking hands up!
Damn it, Rust, I was gonna try and get him. Oh wait, I can't convert people anyway, never mind. Fuck them all.
The police are retreating!
You weren't expecting that, for goddamn sure. Still, you only won the battle, not the war. Back to the blank ice.
Drop your gun!
Okay.
Drop it! Kneel down! Now cuff yourself! Stay put!
Help!
Follow me!
You guys keeping an eye
Alright,
on
I'm
the
gonna
saws?
crouch walk, because if I crouch and walk at the same time, then
Now brace for it.
these people behind me can actually keep up. There you go. You go in here. Up in here. Up in here. Up in here.
Come with me!
The saws have done their part. Excellent. Good job, gang. Now we need the explosives from Bile. Give me a
There you go.
moment.
I'm gonna set you in
It's
here.
time. How soon can you drop off the C4?
Hands up!
Motherfucker, I wanted to come down here to get my other hostage, and now you're gonna...
Catch that, gang? Bile will drop off the C4 on the roof in a couple of minutes.
Got the shield!
Hurry!
Okay, I'm in the area, but the cops got snipers on the roofs all around the building. I need to get rid of those before I can drop the C4.
Medic back, anyone?
Alright, I'm just gonna hop up here and wait a second. Oh, thank you so much for walking in front of me. I wouldn't have known you were there. Alright, you shut face, you are coming with me. Oh, motherfucker. Get out of the way, bitch.
Turn and pick 'em off! How can you still be walking?
That's it, motherfucker.
Wait until it's clear!
Taser, watch out!
So be really careful about these tasers, because they tase you
Effort over here.
or you're by a hostage. You could accidentally,
Breathing, I can't get close enough to make the drop.
you could accidentally like shoot your hostage.
Come with me!
I'm just gonna set you down here. Try to get him.
Gotta get some meds or it's over!
Well, shit. Damn it. I am definitely going to have to do something else. In hindsight, I probably should have hopped in the doorway, but I was like, no, if I die, I can have one of the AIs
We're so goddamn close.
trade me, and then I remembered
This way, but
while I was
I'm
getting
healing.
shot that all the AIs are
I'll start
either
working on the
down
prison
or
break
dead.
plan right away. I have more scores set up for you. Hope we can collaborate again in the future.
Well, you see, what I'm thinking about doing is going to the diamond store, the diamond store, the diamond store. Because that is quiet. And quiet is something that I can do when I am at this particular level. Doing that particular mission is, to some extent, messy.
Inside the projects, there's a 45 building. And inside that building, there's a panic room bolted to the floor.
It is a very interesting story.
Getting into the building is easy. But how are you going to get inside the panic room?
Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Quit to the main menu. Yeah, IX means 9, not 15. Just so everyone knows. There's a jewelry store, but I'm gonna go with the buy it off the contract machine thing. Wrong one. Whoops. This one. Because if I do that, nope. Where is it? Wait a minute, it's on the, wow. I feel angry. It was on the very first one that I skipped past. The diamond
The new
store.
jewelry store downtown is loaded with jewels. Those could be ours. You want to pay them a visit?
And if this fails, then I'm just gonna go for the jewelry store instead of the diamond store. Because the jewelry store is literally the easiest one to stealth in the whole game.
Scout the place and hit him hard. Get those jewels. All right, that's the jewelry store. Get the required amount and be ready for anything.
Like, when I am feeling super greedy, sometimes I get on here with my friends, I'll do this. Oh, right, I can't do one down because,
Get into the store. Watch the
my
civilians.
level.
Watch the cameras.
But on here, when I get on here, sometimes I feel super, greedy. I get on here and I play this. And then after oh, this is wonderful, the door is not even there. This is going to be slight bit harder. Oh well. Well, fuck. Way up. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart this because I am wearing the wrong stuff for a quiet job. So I'm just gonna start this again from the top. And I was like, how the hell did that camera spot me so fast? Then I realized it's because I'm walking around with the submachine gun in the Scar H.
Zips down. Look out for the cameras. Scout the place.
Yeah.
Find the best way to do it without raising the alarm.
Well, part of best way without raising the alarm is definitely not to do what I just did. How concealable is that? So. Let's see, where about this little nice thing? Got a 13. I think I can do better than that. Oh, this still a 13. What about the little like Glock 32s, 23s, something like that? Or is it Glock 34? I can't even remember. Screw it. For those of you that do not know, those little Glock pistols like that, you can actually buy specialty barrels that have special threads on them for your suppressors, which is probably what you're actually paying for, half of it, when you actually pay to put the suppressors on these things in the game, is the barrel and the suppressor at the same time, because if you were to add those two costs together, then it would probably be closer to what it is in the game. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my, yeah, I'm gonna use this thing, because why in the heck not? I'm probably gonna fix this as well. ECM body bags, ECM body bags, good ECM.
Alright, get ready. Get me the required amount of bags. I'll meet you at the safe house.
You
Get
check.
into the store, watch the civilians, watch the cameras, and get it done.
Was this door still? Oh, this door is there now, and there's no camera. Excuse me.
Right.
I'm going
Let's get it
to.
on.
I'm going to do what I like to call making an entrance. And no, don't be silly. I never go in the back door. That's just wrong. And that's what, speaking of hacking, thin back doors are very helpful.
Things here same as they ever were, Control.
I just noticed they included the detent on the right side for the selecting lever. That is interesting. I never noticed that. You learn something new every day. If I remember right, I think it's the... is it the down arrow? Yeah. Awesome, the alarm device is in here. My job just got easier. Let's see. Oh, there she is. Alright, she's walking there. She's going downstairs. There's one security guard down here. Alright. There's a camera at the back door, so I could probably lure a security guard or two that way. Alright, there's two of them right there. Alright. She's walking out front, there's someone walking out back. Alright, she's out of here. Alright, I have killed the camera operator, so I'm just gonna crouch my way up to here. Alright, I only have 3 zip ties. Unfortunate.
Psst, Bird, stay quiet.
That's weird, the laser is actually on the back of the grip now. That's weird. Hi, bro. What's up?
Guard on patrol.
Gonna watch that crack in the door. Oh, no, he's circling back around. Alright. Don't you even think about it, motherfucker. Shit. Stop looking.
There's no advantage of shooting civilians. Stay
damn it.
pro, man. I told you to stop shooting
Oh,
civilians.
fuck, I didn't answer it fast enough. Well, shit, I am not gonna do this loud. Let's just try one more time. That really sucks because that was a nice setup. If only the security guard hadn't been a little D-bag and held his head over the stairs.
Keep an eye out on the alleyways. Keep those civilians down and work fast. Let's get those jewels.
I feel like there should be some better thing that I could have as a primary. I have this, but I need it to be a little bit. I need to be a little higher of a level to get it. I really don't have a suppressed rifle anywhere. Not even my MP5. Aw. I mean, my MP5 should be under here, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're capped off as well. So yeah. I keep hearing the phrase "shit out of luck." I don't know why. What the hell is injector? Oh yeah, that's that DLC thing. I was so confused as to why that was there. I'm like, what? I don't have that. Wait, I need these right here. These little throwing cards because they are nice and sharp and they can slice people. And carrying grenades into a stealth mission makes me nervous.
Get into the store. You know what to do. Let's get those jewels.
Oh, great. The door's gone again. I have half mine to just restart right now. There's no eyes on the back door, so I could probably hop down here, pop this thing. I mean, all I really have to do is quietly take out each one of the cameras without the camera guy realizing, and then I just have to break into the camera room. But I also have to like ECM jam, like everything, which is also another pain in the ass. I also have to instantly duck, because if you don't instantly duck, people down there see you. You can't duck before. Put this shit on there, or just pain in the butt.
Guard, stay quiet.
I'm pretty sure it's probably going to yep, right there in the corner of the door.
Guard, watch it.
Alright, so the camera's facing that way, in that direction, so I don't need to worry about that. But if he comes outside, I am going to be very angry. Oh fuck, there's two of them right next to each other. Don't come out here. Damn it.
Sorry, been reading the Walking Dead comic. Scares the shit out of me. Bit shook up.
God damn it. This motherfucker. He saw it. Oh, it's the lady. Never mind.
Come down harder on us if you kill civilians.
What? Oh, it's the camera here.
20 until police arrive.
No, I got this, but it's no good. I'm gonna restart here in a second. Just want to walk through here. This is the only other door to that camera room. So I literally have to break every single camera in the entire building to avoid getting seen. Alright, here we go. Wrong button. There we go. Alright, here we go, guys.
Scout the place and hit them hard. Get those jewels and keep the ships at bay. Let's get rich.
Alright. Here we go.
Here we are. Get in there and get me the required amount. We go in quiet and go out with a boom. Get into the store. You know what to do. Let's get those jewels.
Might get loud.
I'll stay back. You go ahead.
If there is a security guard, alright, security guard is over here. I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way.
Okay. Time
Right,
for
no
some
camera?
honest work.
Shit, there's someone behind me, I can hear him.
Excitement. Here. You must be shitting me.
Let's try to have the drill do its thing.
Shit.
There's coming near it.
I did not mean to do that at all.
North control is wide open.
Alright, there's a security guard walking outside, and he's getting ready to come check on me, no doubt. No doubt at all. He's walking outside to see who's dumb enough to actually start a drill. Yep, that's this guy, right. He'll be over here any second now. I don't even know if he has to come in the room or not. You might just need to hear it through the wall. Nope, he has to come in the room. Alright.
Stand down, control. Everything is in the green here.
Gonna nab him. Here, I'm gonna fix this. And apparently I'm gonna be stuck tending to this drill until everyone is dead.
sorry.
Unexpected
The radio fell off the
interruption.
shelf as I was taking a dump. Please don't tell my supervisor.
You have no more body bags. Well, fuck me. I mean, the next guy walking in here is going to be able to see that body from the doorway. So I need to be able to shoot out the doorway. Not him. Or any civilian walking by. And I should also reload because getting caught with no bullets in your gun is how missions go south very, very, very fast. It's not like that's happened to me or anything. it has quite a few times, but that's the point. God damn it. Of course you had to shoot your gun, motherfucker.
We're fine. Probably shouldn't have had that sushi up on in the fridge.
Well, I mean, literally everybody, all the security guards and everything are dead, so if I can just kill everyone right now.
Hey, watch where you're shooting.
It hasn't said that the cops have been alerted yet, so hopefully nothing bad happens. Oh, there's a phone right there. 2 phones. About to get fucked. Yep.
That's the alarm, guys. Watch out for the cops.
One cop had to fuck everything up, didn't he? That's it. Where are you? Where are you, bitch?
Cops closing in.
I don't know which one of you it was, but you're dead now.
What's that?
I'm not sure if I want to restart or quit. Everything was dandy except for the fact that that cop wasn't quite all the way into the doorway when he saw the body. So, I mean, I was only off by like a couple inches, but kind of screwed everything up.
Keep an eye out on the alleyways. All right, that's the jewelry store. Get the required amount and be ready for anything.
Alright. I will be able to see that in 1 second.
Get into the store. You know what to do. Let's get those jewels.
I got all these secrets to smoke. Don't wait for me. I'll come later.
I swear, if this thing is on the side, I'm gonna be angry. Why does it take so long for me to open up my own live stream? Hey, there's twins walking down the street. Would you look at that? I see here. Oh, what was it? Oh, yeah. Looking for my stream. Here we go. Sorry. And in a second now. Alright. Hello. Have you ever watched me before? Awesome, the door is here. Alright.
Alright, come on then.
Alright, check inside here for a second. Hello, sir.
My colleague was asking.
I don't know why, but the audio will randomly cut off while I'm playing. And I don't get it at all, but it happens. Alright, oh, there is no safe in here this time. Alright, I guess I cannot do what I did last time. Highly unfortunate. But I shed not a tear, for there is something else that I could do. There's a safe in here. I could start a drill on that. However, I can also start a drill in the automotive. Alright, just gonna make sure I don't hear any footsteps, because if I hear footsteps, people walking by, then it's pain. But oh, by the way, if you are new to this game, you should grab those drug bags every time you can, because those things, if you get enough of a certain type of bag consistently, it will give you rewards. Depending on the color bag, it will, well, actually there's a color and symbol thing to it, but if you get the, depending on which one it is, if you get, there's a different number you have to get. Some you have to get like 25, some you only have to get like 5 of. It depends, but I think like 10 yellow bowl bags, like the one I was on the table down there, those things are very nice. Because the yellow bowl is the one you need for
Nope, we're all fine here. Yep, absolutely fine.
standard issue suppressor or something like that, if I remember. What the fuck? The lady just literally walked right over his body and didn't even say anything.
They're gonna come down harder on us if you kill civilians.
Yep, well now I gotta wait up here for that extra security guard now. Son of a whore. I cannot start the drill when it's in this room because the cops can see it from the top of the stairs. It's a real big pain in the butt thing, but yeah, it's happening. It's going down. And it's not even in Chinatown. Wait a minute. Do I still have 2 body bags or is it just the one? I don't know. Let's see. Nope, just the one. Just the one. I just wasted my 1 body bag. It's a good thing this cop's probably not going to end up in like a bad position or something, because if he lands up here or near where people can see, well then I might need it and not have it, and could just push the option button and see that way. I hear footsteps. Oh, there he is. I just saw him walk up the stairs. Get ready. Lasers out. Fuck you.
We're fine, Control. Oh, just wanted to hear your voice.
Just gonna throw this key card in here. Alright. Now I'm gonna walk in the front door. Yell at everyone to get their asses down to the ground. No, I'm not. That guy's coming this way. Alright. Alright, first one to walk up the stairs or walk out the front door gets shot.
On the ground! hands up.
Oh, apparently there's another security guard.
Stay put. Eat the ground, or you'll eat my
Damn, that's the alarm. Get ready for action.
Alarm chip disconnected from call. What? How did it? Oh fuck! I was yelling for me to get down. And I accidentally picked up the pager. God damn it!
20 until police
It's the
arrive.
small things, isn't it? It's the small.
Hey, you're just wasting ammo and jeopardizing.
Oh, by the way, if you get caught and you don't know how you're getting caught, there's a message that pops up right in the middle of the screen. It tells you exactly what the fuck you did wrong and why. I'm so angry right now. I am extremely angry. Alright, I'm just gonna... This is Death Wish, so I am about to die in like 2 seconds, but... I took one of them with me. 2 of them. Eat it. Alright. Alright, now I am ready to start this over again. Oh! Wait a minute, I can do something else real quick. Never mind. And I hit the wrong button. Whoops. Where is it? I think it's just, yeah. I'm just gonna go to jewelry store, because I know I can do that one. Pretty much first time. Wait a minute. Private, that's right. Hey, look, it's a jewelry store. Not everybody own it, but it's a jewelry store. The amazing thing about jewelry store is you can literally do it on the highest difficulty you want. One day. Another amazing thing about this, yeah, that it is so easy. I mean, the last one was kind of a pain in the butt, but eh.
Alright people, this is a pretty sweet opportunity. All sorts of mid-range diamonds and the like in the display cases. Do your worst. Make your bones, get on out. A classic knockover.
Alright. Pretty sure I could pick something a little bit better. There we go. Let's see if the K-bar can do better than a melted toothbrush. The URSA knife? I don't understand what that is. I'm pretty sure it's a reference to something, I just can't remember what. If I remember right, it has to do with
Okay, we need to clean the joint out. 8 bags ought to do it. Don't go easy on them.
thing.
Engine's running. I'm waiting for you. Don't stick around too long.
Okay, time for a smash and grab.
Damn civilians.
Alright, everybody. Cool thing about civilians, they have no clue.
Cases are smashable.
Yeah, I'm a criminal because they're civilians and they don't know how to see that kind of stuff. Oh, damn it, there's 2 cops outside. Now I gotta take care of this mess.
I'm here. Got your back.
I'll watch your back.
Normally I got something nice to Start the party with it. Where's the center? There it is, right about there.
Right. Let's get
God damn it. You. Fuck you.
A professional
And you.
doesn't need to kill those people, you know?
See, is anyone down there? Yes, there is. This one, I mean, it gets really messy. You basically just have to, like, murder everyone.
They're calling in snipers. Too many civilian casualties. I see you took a hostage.
I don't understand. I don't understand why Bane says that sometimes. Like, oh, they're gonna call in snipers now. It's been 20. No, when it's not even loud yet.
on the ground. On the
Put your
ground.
face down right now, bitch. Well, it's the last zip tie I have, so you better not get wise over there, buddy, or I might have to. You better stay, question mark. I'm gonna go this side real quick. I don't see anyone, I'm gonna run for it. Right here is this, but damn it. This motherfucker. This motherfucker's gonna die. Oh, apparently he's not gonna die.
Listen, we're here to do a job, so do the job and lay off the people.
Alright, he's disappeared. Alright, good. Yes! That glitch is still alive and well, my friends. Well, apparently I need more bullets. Who would have known? Right, first goes the man in the chair, who apparently isn't here. Alright. Rather ask for a body bag and zip ties any day. Also, because I don't have any zip ties, so I can't ask for zip ties. It's a general predicament here. Alright, I'm gonna throw this on here.
Bystanders away from the drill. They might notice the sound.
Do you know how easy it would be to just like go to a jewelry store? Or like the Walmart jewelry section, just borrow all the jewelry like this and then just go and sell it on Let Go or something. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that hard to go on Let Go and be like, hey, my ex-girlfriend just left me, got a whole bunch of her jewelry, who wants it?
Got it.
And I mean, since you kinda absconded it, you don't really have to worry about the full price of the jewelry, because
I got it.
you got it for free. So, I mean, Any money is more money than what it took you to get it. If that makes sense to anyone at all. Is that? Oh yeah, this one's empty. Another thing that is actually very, very interesting is, there are 2 necklaces that will sometimes spawn on this desk right here. Right there. See it. Alright, now that I've done this first area, I am then going to go into the next room. Now, one of the cool things about this next room over here is sometimes, if you do it carefully enough, you can actually jump behind the counters, break the glass, grab the jewelry, just like slowly like sneak around behind the counters, and you can minimize it to like only luring 1 or 2 people. And it's like extremely hard to do it that way. It's just easier just to like waste everyone. And like when I normally do this, if I like actually legitimately wanted to do this as like a full job, I just come in with suppressed shotguns and just kind of let everyone know how I feel all that way. If that makes sense to people out there. I'm surprised there haven't been more civilians freaking out outside yet. Although when it does come to the next room over, I might probably just throw down an ECM jammer and then just kind of lob it through. Oh, son of a bitch. You. Now, for those of you that do not know, this device is actually considered a spring-loaded magnetic drill press. For those of you that makes sense, if that made sense to anyone, awesome. But the purpose of this device is actually to like go on like an I-beam or something at like a construction site, because it basically is a really strong magnet. You set it on something, you click a button and it'll just stick. But it's also really good at breaking into safes, because it'll lock onto the surface of the safe and drill a hole as long as you know where the hole is to be drilled. You need drill point diagrams for safes. Actually, the easiest way is to get a 1-to-1 scale drill point diagram, and then you can just simply take the piece of paper, stick it over the front of the safe, as long as you got the corners and everything lined up on the paper. Once you got that down, you can tape it. Then you can take this drill right here, line up the tip with where it's marked on the paper, and then lock the base down. And you can really just drill through the X on the paper into the machine, because if it's a 1-to-1 scale, it means that it's exactly like all the measurements are correct. And like there are certain safes, if you know what safe it is that you're dealing with, you can go and get a PDF copy of the safe. In fact, you can also do that with ATMs, and that's a way that some people will actually steal money from ATMs. Interestingly enough, if you know what ATM you have or are dealing with, then you can go and son of a whore. What I really need to do is just kill the 2 guards back here, and then just on the bags after I kill everyone in the main lobby. That is really the only way to do this job without having a really big problem. Because what you gotta do is, if you want to do it quietly, then you gotta run in there, yell at the people to get down on the ground, and then you gotta run back and forth a whole bunch, and people look at you funny. Let's see if I can do it.
Hey, Mr. Bond, you see too many movies? If you're taken into custody now, the police will hold you for goddamn ever.
There's another dude right here, but I don't know if anyone can see him or not. I'm just gonna try anyway and hope nothing happens. Oh! Damn it.
Get down! Down on the ground!
Now, I want everyone, one at a time, everyone.
Backs to the car, people.
I went and did the save first, because that's the easiest part to get out of the way right away. Getting it out of the way, right away, right away, right away, right away. Now, the pain in the ass thing is that these people, when you kill them, they cost you like $25,000. So, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. If you had a team of 4 people and everyone had the max number of zip ties, and maybe you'd be able to take everyone down quietly and not lose all the fucking money. But like, there are some people that will like completely like flip their stuff if you start killing civilians. But like, you grab these loot items every once in a while, and it'll slowly start to make up for it.
Holy shit. Next time I'll come with a bigger car.
Plenty for Vlad. Is it enough for us? Your call.
There's another one around here somewhere. I know there is. Oh, it's right here. Alright. Just gonna smash this, grab all of this. And I'm just gonna celebrate by taking the rest of the jewelry. Da 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 da. You. see, I think that's all of it. Just double check real quick. Should be it. You used to be able to open the registers on this one, if I remember correctly. Alright, that should be all of it. There's no ATMs on this map either. Alright, so just for fun, I'm gonna give that cop in the back a headache.
All the extra loot? Okay, I'll get right on fencing this. It won't be hard. This is the perfect kind of merchandise.
It says you found some gauge packs too. Let's see what the packages were. I got Purple Snake, Blue Eagle. Yeah, those right there on the numbers. Those are the numbers of the different packages and the numbers you need to get. For the Purple Snakes, I need 25. Blue Eagle, 20. Red Spider, I need like 15. Yeah, if I hit triangle, let's just skip through all this nonsense. Usually I get to like level 20 something. I don't know, maybe it changes in different infamies. Oh, is it going to 30? Yep, 31. Alright. But the yellow ones, the yellow bulls, you only need 10 of them, and they give you suppressors. Alright, let's see what I get. Come on, something nice. Something nice, something real nice. Freaking pattern. Alright. Don't know what that's about, but alright. These things are so cool. Like, have you ever seen one of these things taken apart? Like, the way the frame and everything's made. I wish that I could, like, make one of these into an 80% as well, because these things, I tell you, are pretty freaking awesome. The Kurz, the name Kurz is actually a reference to a Kurz 9mm, which is a German variant of the 9mm Luger round. Now, the variant Kurz is basically the German word for short, and it is a shortened version. The normal 9mm is 9x19 is the casing on it. The Kurz is 9x17. If that sounds familiar, it should. It's the 380 casing length and diameter, and the reason for that is because it's pretty much the same thing. Now, if you'll notice right there at the front of the ejection port, right about there, you'll see it goes kind of thin right there, and it looks like it's hollow right there. The reason for that is because these pistols actually use what is called a barrel trunnion, which means there's actually a metal, basically like a pipe segment on top of the frame, and you stick the barrel into that and pin it in place. So the barrel is actually, that's not actually the barrel you see through that hole, that's the trunnion that holds the barrel in. If I was able to like open this thing and like cock it back so you could see inside of that, you would see that you'd be a barrel inside of a piece of metal. And if you look right where the suppressor comes out, you can see how thin that barrel is. Actually, if I go to the size, doesn't matter, and I hit triangle, there we go. You can see how small that barrel is. And then look at how thick that piece right there is. And you can kind of tell that little tiny piece and this big hunk right there aren't exactly the same thing. But yeah, I always had like a fascination with these little tiny handguns, I guess. The only thing that kind of bothered me about this guy, like this design, is that the trigger guard is part of the disassembly process for like taking it apart. So if you're not careful and you accidentally push down on the trigger guard a little too hard, you can accidentally like go to fire it and have the slide pop off. And the way that the actual slide on this gun works is that when you pull the slide back, you have to lift it up and off. Now, something very interesting, the way that the slide cocks the hammer back every time it fires is that it pushes back on the hammer, and the slide has to push the hammer back further than it actually needs to ensure that it is fully cocked every time. So the hammer will actually put a little bit of force on the bottom of the slide while the slide is all the way back. So if you accidentally pull that thing down, the slide goes back, then the hammer is going to be pushing up on the slide. So the slide will go back and up and actually lift itself up off the rails if you have the trigger guard down. It's not just like if it goes back and then for some reason goes up, it's going to go up because the hammer pushes it up a little bit. I have one little thing, little handgun kind of like this. It's not exactly like this, it's extremely similar though. And yeah. Oh, by the way, a lot of people are confused about that semicircular piece down there on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it right there where the firing pin hole is. You can see the firing pin, and then you can see a little U-shaped piece of metal down there. A lot of people are confused about that. What that is the firing pin block. When this safety on the side is flipped, that goes backwards in such a way that it prevents the hammer from being able to hit the firing pin, making it safe. Thus why it is called the safety. Interesting fact about safeties, if you can see the red, like sorry here there's a red dot, if you can see the red, it means that it is able to be fired. Now there should be a white dot underneath of the lever right now, so when you flip it to the red position you will see a white dot, which means that it is safe. That is the distinction, and why they have a red dot on the safeties and all this other stuff. This is pretty much all I wanted to talk about. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I also kind of wanted to make like 80% like Makarov slides, like one of these. I want to make like an 80% receiver because the design is actually so simple. I'm pretty sure like pretty much anyone could make one of these. They wouldn't need that much tools. And the parts in general, because there's a lot fewer parts than any other gun, it would be a lot easier for someone to like want to build one of these. And I mean, like the two guns right now that they have that are like the ghost gun build kits is the Glock and the 1911, and those both have 50 to 60 individual pieces that you have to know how to put together. Whereas most of like the Makarov and PPK variants, like this little thing, only have, I think, close to 20 or 30 pieces. Which which is quite a bit less than 50 to 60. Actually, you know what? I could ask my phone real quick how many parts are in a Makarov. How many parts does a Makarov have? Let's see what it says. Oh, it doesn't say. I guess I'll have to go to the, what's it called? World of Guns. They always have the parts listed on these things. A lot of people don't know, but these little tiny guns like this are always the ones that have the least amount of parts in them. Oh great, I gotta wait for it to load and it's only at 1%. Well, that's wonderful. 2%? Oh, this is gonna take a while. I'm just gonna plug it in now. Alright, well, let's start listing the pieces that are removable on it. Hammer strut, spring, magazine, trigger, steer bar, ejector, extractor spring, barrel, the slide, spring, the rear sight, the firing pin spring. On this particular one right here, there is also a breech indicator, which is that little tiny dimple on top. That is a pin which touches the rim, not the rim, but the edge of the chamber. So when the slide goes all the way forwards, if the slide is all the way forwards, that pin will be poking out the back of the slide. If it is not all the way forwards, it will be sucked into the slide, which means the slide has not gone all the way forwards and is out of battery, and you do not want to try to fire it. Because one of these things, like, from looking at it from behind, you can't really tell if the slide is all the way forwards or not. So I added a little bump, because that pin is actually spring-loaded to go forwards towards the front side of the gun. And when the slide goes forwards, it hits the front end of the pin and shoves it out backwards. It's very simple. Oh yeah, also we need grips. This particular configuration is a 2-piece grip, so it'd technically be 2 separate parts, and you'd need screws for it. Right there. Screw. Oh, I feel like for some reason there's something wrong with this grip though, because there's no screw on this side of the grip. It's weird. So I don't know if it is one piece or it is attached on the front or what. I'm not sure. They could have slipped it on from the bottom and just went up with it, but I don't know. I don't know, that's gonna bother me now. Because I don't know if the game maker is messed up and forgot to add a screw, or if it's just supposed to be one piece held on by this side, or if there's a second screw which locks into the grip from the inside. That's gonna bother me, because I know a lot of these, like Walthers, the grip's actually wrapped around the front, and there was grooves, like finger grooves for wrapping around the front of it. And there was actually just one big grip, so I don't know if, I mean, technically if you went that way, you could get it down to one piece. You also have to, the slide safety, that's right. I mean, technically you don't need to have a slide safety, although having a safety is always nice. And I do like this style of safety a lot better, because I would rather flip it up into the fire mode, then have to flip it down into the fire mode, because flipping it down, you have to pay a lot more attention when flipping it, and it's a lot harder to flip it down fast than it is to flip it up fast. I mean, a lot of people argue that that it might have safety problems, like if you pull it out, it might flick off the safety, but I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're pulling it out and the safety's on it, odds are, since you're pulling it out, you're probably going to need to use it, so you probably wouldn't want the safety on, and you're probably about to turn it off anyway, so there's a lot of nonsense about that. I still think this little laser grip is really funny. But yeah. Oh, and also you'd need the pins for holding all the pieces on. Oh, and the trigger guard is the takedown mechanism on this one. I don't know, I might, if I was going to make like 80% out of this, I'd probably change the takedown mechanism, because I just don't like that mechanism. Now, for those of you that are not aware, that button right there is actually the mag release. That is the magazine release right there at the top of the grip and to the left. That big old button right there is the magazine release, which would be a pain in the butt. For pistols, mostly you just have to leave some of the holes undrilled, and you cannot have the slide cut already. It's pretty much the only thing that the ATF uses to determine the difference between like a pistol receiver and an incomplete receiver. It's just basically don't cut the rails into it, and you can't have it be completely drilled to where all the firing mechanisms could be put in and installed. So like a lot of like the left to right holes for the hammer and sear can't be installed. Like I'm pretty sure you can have a trigger hole already in there. It's pretty much all the pretty sure like all the ones already have the holes for the trigger and everything. But technically, to be 100% certain, you would have to make a model of the receiver. You then have to send it to the ATF tech branch and then ask them, hey, is this a gun or is it a 80% receiver? And they'll basically say it is or is not a receiver. If they say it's not a receiver, then you can sell it as a hunk of metal with all the parts and instructions as how to turn it from a hunk of metal into a receiver, and then you can sell it like that, and there's no problem with that at all. I mean, there are certain states and countries where it's illegal, but pretty much every state in the US allows it. I know there are some that are trying to make it illegal. I don't know if they have succeeded yet or not, but I mean, other than like magazine limits, other than that, Now, one of the big things about this is that you have to have a majority of the parts, or pretty much all the parts, made in the U.S., or else they get upset with you. But I mean, like a couple of pieces, like a handful of pieces, could be made somewhere else, and they wouldn't really care. Like a slide, or like some of the levers, or something. Maybe a hammer or a trigger or something like that, and they won't care. Maybe the grips, do something like that, and they won't care. But yeah, or you could get the sides somewhere else, and you could also leave certain things out, like, oh, you need to include your own sights or magazine. That's pretty much what everyone does. Is like, oh, we won't ship it with a magazine, and you have to put your own sights into the dovetail and all this other stuff. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, this is that weird all white slide that you lose to concealment with. That's right, that's what this is. Oh, how does this go on there? But it goes into the dovetail. Does it go into the... Oh, no, it doesn't. It just kind of sits on there. That makes total sense. Alright. Alright, that makes complete sense. Yeah, because that's totally intended to be a Picatinny rail. But it's totally not just a piece of metal to reduce glare from the side picture or anything. Ah, crap. The things I find amusing. Yep, I already got that grip. Oh, let's see what the factory grips are on this thing. Alright, here. Alright, yeah, so they just kind of screwed up the grips. That's what it is. Alright. See, because there's a pin on this side. A pin on this side. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure they just screwed up the grips. So... So I was kind of confused about that, but one of the things is also really interesting is like these sights. Normally those lasers, in order to turn them on, you need a squeeze thing, like to squeeze it. And right here on the bottom is a little like pad where like you can squeeze it and it'll turn on the light. I've actually had airsoft guns that have like laser mounts where you can just stick it on there, then pull the squeezing tab back onto the frame, just put a piece of elastic over it and it'll hold it there. Oh, speaking of which, I also heard there is a weird mod that some people do to their guns and airsoft guns is they'll take bike inner tubes, like the inner tubes from like a bike tire, and they just cut a section of it out and they just slip it over their grip because it stretches enough to get a rubbery grip to it. So I've actually quite a few people doing that. They call it a bike tube grip mod or something like that. Something in that order. Bike inner tube mod or something like that. Mod being short for modification. Yeah. Another thing I was thinking about is that the 5.7, this gun, the bullet it shoots is a 5.7 millimeter bullet, and like a lot of people want like 5.7s and stuff, but they're like expensive, like over $1,000 for a 5.7. So you can see why a lot of people haven't bought one of these. It's like between $1,000 to $2,000. I mean, it's kind of obvious why people haven't like bought more 5.7s. In fact, there are a lot of websites where you can go and like type in 5.7, go and buy them. You go to their website and it says this item is sold out. This item cost $1,500 and it's sold out. But one of the things that I've been wanting to like try is find something like some other pistol design, like a Glock or something, and just adapt the 5.7 round to an existing like handgun platform and get like basically a cheaper version of the 5.7 that people can buy at a much more affordable cost, and basically make like a poor man's 5.7 kind of thing. I don't know. Like, I don't know if that makes sense to any of you at all, but yeah. Another thing that really confused me, this pistol right here, I'm pretty sure this pistol is based off of a 22. I cannot be 100% certain, but I'm fairly certain it's based off of a 22. I am almost absolutely certain that that handgun is based off of a 22 caliber handgun, because I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. I just can't remember what it's called. But the rear section where it overhangs the grip so much, I can't remember where I've seen it, but I'm pretty sure that's one of those weird competition 22s. It's supposed to be really accurate. I don't know why, but I think it's insanely strong though. Although then again, that does kind of go along with like the myth of getting hit with the 22. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have to go now. If you're new, don't be afraid to sub. I haven't made a video in a really long time, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that's weird. Shows your reloading time on these. I never noticed that. Why is there this thing here? Oh, it's because I unlocked all of these guns when I was down to those levels. That's what it was. I see. Oh, that's still level capped, alright. The heck is this? Oh, no way. They got a USP. They got a USP. Ah. For those of you that don't know, USP is a design made by H&K. This one actually has the removable back strap, so I think this one's one of the later versions, but they're based off the USP, which is a handgun made by H&K. This is pretty cool. Didn't even know that that they had added this to here. This one's the 9mm version, so I don't know if it's all that good or not, but I'm not 100% sure, but eh. Oh, it's in the John Wick pack. Oh, apparently it's been here for a while and I just never noticed. Then there's the Unica. Did I miss something in the oh yeah, I missed these top ones. Yeah, I still haven't gotten any special frames for the 44, which I'm kind of disappointed about, but yeah. Ah, 1911. Preview. Alright. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but this is one of the things you can make from the 80% kits. And I mean, this is one that I want to make, but like, it is kind of difficult because there's a lot of hand fitting involved in making one of these. Dangerous. Read manual. You know, every time I see that Crosskill name on the side there, it makes me think of the Crossman airsoft guns, because they're the ones that make like some of the nice spring-loaded 1911s. But yeah, this one is the one that's got the dovetailed front sight. A lot of the older style 1911s have a staked front sight. If you don't know what that means, it's there's a metal pin that goes inside the slide and hits the front sight from inside the slide, but it has to be in a weird like hook shape to get around the bottom side of the slide to get up in there in the right angle. It's like really weird. But yeah, you can go to brownells.com and buy special front sight stakers and stuff for that. Brownells is basically like you can buy like any like gun tool you need. It's pretty awesome. Brownells and Midway USA are the two that you can go to. Pretty awesome. I don't know what's up with the back of this thing. Like, there's like a weird riffle in this back plate that's not supposed to be there. This back plate's supposed to be perfectly smooth with the firing pin in the middle, so I'm not exactly sure what's up with that, but eh. Oh, and there are some people that'll just tape the grip safety down on like a 1911 or like a Uzi or something. They'll just tape the grips down, or the grip safety. They'll just tape it down. Grab some electrical tape, just wrap it around there a couple times. And I mean, technically, it's not really the safest thing to do. The whole reason of a grip safety is so that if you're moving it around and something catches the trigger, it won't just like go off. Because the grip safety prevents the trigger from going off. I mean, like, if you have a 1911 and the grip safety is set up correctly, you can literally reach down, stick your finger through the trigger guard, and pick it up. As long as you're not bumping the grip safety, you can literally pull it out of your pocket by putting your finger in the trigger guard and pulling back on it. Another interesting thing is that there's a half-cock notch on the hammer. So if you wanted to, you could cock the hammer back, and if you only partially cocked it back, there's a spot where the hammer would catch on the sear, and not only would it catch, but you would not be able to fire it in that position, because the way the notch is cut, it would actually grab a hold of the top of the sear, and you would have to cock it all the way back to the proper stopping position to fire it. Now, if the trigger is squeezed, it would move the sear out of the way, and then the hammer can move freely. But if you were to rest the hammer without pulling the trigger, it would catch on the sear in the halfway position, which is why it never gets stuck when you fire it, or at least it's not supposed to. You could have it, the hammer or the sear, not shaped correctly, and they could catch. There's actually a whole bunch of problems involving that, but that's a subject for a different time, about people not knowing how to gunsmith their stuff and trying anyway. I've never done that because I always bother to learn as much as I can about something before I try it. Sometimes I'll learn as much as I can about something and still not even get to try it anyway, but that's a different subject. Another thing I noticed is that John Browning, when he designs these things, he has a tendency to give the gun a pretty side and an ugly side. This one right here with all these knots and the rivets and everything poking out, this is kind of the ugly side of the gun. Especially with like the weird thing on the slide catch sticking out right there. I mean, he could have designed it where it was cut in the opposite way. Just made it to where they had to push it with their pointer finger, since their pointer finger's right there anyway. But now he's making it a thumb release. Somewhat common of the time, but And all of the controls are on this side. And from here it looks kind of nice. Oh. Did someone design this pin backwards down here on the bottom? No, that's right. The rounded head is on the rounded side. All the rounded parts are on this side. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but on a true 1911, the original John Browning design, all the pins on this side will have rounded heads. And on this side, there won't be any rounded heads. That one's got a dimple because that's the side you punch it from. You gotta put a punch in it and shove it out, which is why there's actually concave on the grip right there. That pin right there. An interesting fact, there is actually a detent inside the grip. The spring which pushes the strut on the hammer also has a tab on the opposite end of the spring which goes down into that pin and hits a ring which is cut into the pin. This tip, it holds it there so the thing cannot slip unless it's pushed really, really hard. If you know how to properly disassemble a 1911, you can actually just whip the firing pin out and just use that as a punch to shove it through. A lot of people like freak out, but if your firing pin is actually made correctly, not too hard, not too soft, it'll work just fine. John Browning is the dude who designed this handgun, the original design anyway. He did not have the tactical rail in mind when he made it, because that wasn't even a thing at that point in time. Pretty much all scope rails were specific to the manufacturer. Like, no one even had a universal rail design at all. And if you designed something that would go onto another person's rail system, they would usually charge you a some kind of a I can't even think of the word right now. They usually charge you with some kind of a patent infringement if you made something that went to their gun a lot of the time. But yeah, like, this was really one of the first, like, 80% I wanted to make was one of these, because I'm actually fairly fond of the 1911 design, but there's a lot of hand fitting required. Because back at the time, every country started, like the 1911 started making their own, and so every slide and barrel is slightly different. The fitting and everything of the slide to the barrel and all that stuff it varies from 1911 to 1911. So every time you go and buy a slide and a barrel, the barrel, the chamber portion is always a little bit longer than it's supposed to be in case your 1911 for some reason has a huge ejection port. So it's like, alright. And you have to basically hand adjust the barrel. You have to get hand fitting tools and work it down and all this other annoyingness. And then you have to get a reamer and fix the inside of the barrel so it actually is what's the word, so that way the depth is correct for the casing and all that other stuff, because you adjusted the back end of it, shortened it, so now you gotta readjust the bullet portion of the barrel. It's a really big pain in the hee-haw to have to fiddle with all of it, but this grip screw is kind of loose on this side, right here on the right side, where you can see the light shining through the grip, and that's bothering me. I wish I could tighten that screw down, but I can't. But yeah, this thing's actually pretty cool. It has enhanced iron sights too. Nice. I actually kind of want to get another one of these now. You already have two. I know I have two. Actually, technically I have four because I got the dual wheel 1911s as well. Don't ask me what my obsession is with 1911s. Don't ask. You don't want to know. But yeah, like 1911s. The only thing I don't like about it is that the magazine only holds like 8 rounds. You can get the double stack. They're called Para 1911s. P-A-R-A, I think is how you spell it. But it comes with basically a double stack magazine, and I think those hold more. I think it can hold up to 10 rounds depending on if like what kind of magazine. The ones I've heard of hold 10 rounds, but I'm pretty sure you can get one that's more than that. I think the dude that had the 10 round magazine that I saw had was in one of those handicapped states, if you know what I mean. .45 Para 1911 magazines. Let's see here. .45 ACP. Let's see, where are the... They don't really seem to have magazines for the Para 1911. That's kind of annoying. All they have is regular 1911 magazines. Oh. Here's one, but it looks like a 10 round magazine as well. 10 round. So I guess they're just all like 10 round magazines or something. here's one for 14 rounds. Huh. Oh, they have them from cheaper than dirt for it's a 14 round magazine. They also make them in 9mm because some people like having 1911s in 9mm instead of 45. The only reason Browning actually made it in 45 was because the US decided that anything smaller than a 45 ACP was considered inhumane and would not be sufficient for stopping someone from trying to kill other people. Like if you were out fighting, it wouldn't be enough to like immediately do something. Now, it was kind of trying to favor the older styled Colt revolvers because the cavalry was actually the main people that started this. They wanted a a 1911 that would, or not shotgun, a handgun that was like a 45 long Colt revolver. Was like the handgun they used for a really long time, and they kind of wanted to keep it. And a lot of people believe that's why they started the whole "it needs to be a 45" thing. The 45 long Colt revolver was what they just used for like a really long time, and they probably didn't want to change, but the ordnance department ended up saying, you know what, just take 1911 instead, after they'd finally ended up designing the 1911. Dang, yeah, this one's the one I like. So that one and that one. Yeah. That's pretty much all I need for a good immediate stealth build. A whole bunch of zip ties, some body bags, faster picking, body bags, I already said that, 6 in so I can see people, and this. I also got the double jammers. Pretty sure if I upgrade the double jammers all the way, I can open doors with it, if I remember correctly. That or it's this one. Oh, no, it's this one right here. I've already got this aced, so I can open doors now. Yes, I can do frame if I really, really wanted to. But I don't, because I hate that map so much. It makes me angry. Alright, this time I'm actually going to stop now. Sorry, I have a bad problem of not stopping when I meant to. But yeah. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day. I'm gonna check comments real quick in case anyone left anything extra while I was gone. Alright, I didn't see anything, so I'm gonna stop the stream now. Bye, everyone.